The whistling paper boy. Before Carlton properly woke, there was a whistle. It came floating along the quiet streets in the half-light of morning, accompanied by the footsteps of an 11-year-old boy with a heavy canvas bag hanging from his shoulder. That boy was me, the eldest of 6, growing up in a little house where money was never plentiful, but love somehow was. Dad worked at the Nottingham brick company, Mum sat at her sewing machine, earning what she could, and I decided it was time I earned a few pennies of my own, so I became a paper boy. Before sunrise, I would climb from my warm bed, collect my newspapers and begin my round while most of Carlton was still dreaming. I knew every gate, every path and every letterbox. Fold, walk, whistle, fold, walk, whistle. The streets became my morning kingdom. Curtains would twitch as I passed. A sleepy neighbour might open a door. There would be a smile, a quick word, perhaps a bit of banter before I hurried towards the next house. And always there was my whistle. I never thought much about it. I whistled because I was happy. Then one morning at the elderly care home, an old gentleman stopped me. He told me the residents listened for my arrival each day, not for the newspaper, for the whistle. He said it brightened their morning. Funny how a few words can stay with you for a lifetime. Until then, I thought I was simply delivering newspapers. Suddenly I realised I might be delivering something else as well. A little company, a little happiness, a reminder that another day had begun. After that, I think I whistled a little louder. Rain didn't stop it, cold mornings didn't stop it, neither did a newspaper bag that seemed to grow heavier with every step. I had 11-year-old legs, a pocket containing a few earned pennies, and all the energy in the world. Eventually the papers were delivered, Carlton fully awakened, and I returned home to begin my own day. Years passed. The paper bag disappeared. The boy grew into a man. The streets changed, familiar faces vanished, and life carried me far beyond the Nottingham neighbourhood where it all began. But sometimes memory takes me back. I can still see that young lad walking through the early morning, newspaper bag over his shoulder, believing he was simply earning his pocket money. He didn't know people were listening. He didn't know a cheerful whistle could brighten somebody's morning. He certainly didn't know that decades later he would still remember those quiet streets with such affection. Perhaps that's one of childhood's greatest lessons. We rarely know when we're making memories, we simply live them. And somewhere in the Carlton of my memory, before the sun has quite risen, an 11-year-old paper boy is still walking his round. Fold, walk, whistle, fold, walk, whistle. One newspaper, one doorstep, one smile at a time.